Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm smiling now to hide your pain. To hide your pain. This is unfortunate, man. I covered AMP for a long time. Seen it come, seen it go, seen the pump, seen the dump, seen everything. But the one thing that really hasn't changed over the years of over the years of this token even being in existence, long since Flexcoin, uh, is the fact that nothing gets delivered and continues to not get delivered, and everybody seems terribly, terribly surprised when it happens. See now, you got one, you got spend. All right, AMP, you got the spend, and that's it. Well, now you have the Ampera, and I don't even know what they are now. Acronym. Now I got the acronym foundation or whatever the hell that they are. Uh, that's going to be putting together both AMP and Anvil, and yeah, but nothing's changed. That's the funny thing is that nothing's changed, and it seems like the token is reflecting it pretty well. The thing that gets me on this more than anything else is that no matter how many times you see it, uh, there's still just too many people that will simply not realize profits on the token. Man, look, you owe it to yourself to realize profits. And it just seems like we're just big fans of round tripping everything. Now, let me. It's not me. This is not conjecture. This is fact. Let's take a look at it. Uh, right here was a really really big day for. Right here was a really really big time. Right in there, February ish. Right around February 25th. All right. So at the time, uh, we were sitting right there around 50. We were sitting right there around $50,000, and AMP had reflected that the same way because we're looking right here at February 25th, and AMP had caught the pumps. It was riding it up. It was doing what Bitcoin was doing. You can see it right there, wedge. You can see it just running right along with it. Um, and you got your one wonder pump here for no reason whatsoever. That's the funny thing. And I know because you just absolutely hammered me with emails and hitting me up DMs on Twitter and all that stuff. You just took me over the coals. Oh my God, look at us going. We're back. We're back. We're back. And yeah, and then it turns out that you're not because Bitcoin continued to go and AMP simply did not. Now, the problem is it's a central exchange mentality. Everything catches a pump now and again, particularly the smaller market cap tokens. And believe it or not, now you are starting to drift into the smaller market cap. It's funny because you still have an FDV up here of like $550 million, and only half your supply, a little over half your supply, is actually in circulation. So the FDV is absolutely meaningless. The market cap is still in play, but the FDV is absolutely meaningless. And it's really indicative of old school crypto, the way it was back in 2018, 2019, 2020, as opposed to now, which is when economic reality is really really setting in. Uh, there's nothing that's going to sustain that token. There just isn't. Every time you get a pump, you're going to bleed it right out because you don't do anything. Because to this day, you don't know what the explicit costs are of this chain. To all these years, we just simply don't ask or don't care. How much are you spending and how much are you making? If you're gonna go to these meet and greets and you're gonna talk to the powers that be, the Tylers, and it used to be the Eli, he bailed, but if you're gonna talk to him, that is really really a good question you should ask him. How much are we spending, and how much are we making? It's an important question. It's a fundamental question. It's something that you should really, really, really know and understand because that right there tells me that you are spending a hell of a lot more money than you're making. And why would you be making money? How many people are going out and using the Spend app? You understand that right now that is your only income source. That's it, is the Spend app. And that Spend app, buying burritos at Chipotle, is not going to support a $315 million market cap. Clearly, it isn't. You don't have to take my word for it. You can just look at the price yourself. This is the heartbreaker when you actually go out there and spin it all the way out to the max. you're going to have to actually produce something. It's going to have to happen eventually. You're going to have to put out these massive game changing, world bending protocols that you keep talking about, but are likely not even close to ready. You keep talking about audits. Auditing what? What are the results of the first audit, the second audit? Because now you're on the third. What are you going to give anything? You guys going to dish out anything, or are you just you're keeping it all to yourselves and the token becomes irrelevant? Because that seems to be the direction that it's going. Is that that token is going to become irrelevant? Now, the platform itself, the way it's designed, cannot function without the app, without the AMP token. But it kind of makes me wonder if there's an enterprise version that doesn't use the AMP token at all. I know, foolish. No, it can never ever happen, but it can. But it can. So something is maintaining that massive market cap. Uh, I can't figure out what. And the fact that you haven't delivered shit in all of these years, aside from a new Anvil token that you're gonna airdrop out to everybody, and that's gonna save it all. You know, eventually you're gonna have to ask about the explicit cost of this. You're going to have to. So, you know what? Do yourselves a favor. Find out. Just start asking. Hit them, hit them, hit them. Eventually, someone is going to have to pony up and at least say, we're in a good place, or we're simply not going to tell you. But you need to put them to the wall. This is your money. This is your money. And it might be a science experiment to a lot of the folks out there, man. But this is your actual hard-earned cash that you have in this, and it is being mismanaged to hell and gone. So do the right thing. Ask the question. It's all I got. Fun live stream tonight. We'll probably talk about AMP. It's going to be going off later because we're on location. So it's going off about 8:30 p.m. Central. Love for you guys to join us. It's only going to be on YouTube. And that's it. Questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.